Hey guys, this is Tyler from Tlepsh, and today I'm going to show you why IRs suck. If you like this video, please do consider liking and subscribing. And if you want more details on how I mic'd my cab or created an IR through REW, which I believe is a great tool for miking and analyzing, you'd get better responses than using just Pro Tools or Autotune by itself. I'm using it through REW on my Patreon. So if you want more details, do consider heading to my Patreon. At the same time, do check out my Bandcamp, tlepsh.bandcamp.com. And yeah, let's carry on this video. First of all, guys, let's hear the difference really quickly. I'm playing through the same rig and an IR that I had just captured today. And we're going to just A-B it. And let's just give it a listen. As you can see, or hear, there's slight differences. Not massive. They're very similar. An IR is just, I want to say equal or better, or worse. I would say it's different, right? It is different. Some might say one has more bass, more high frequency, more dynamics, whatever. In my description, I'm going to prove to you that the real difference between them is that one has more resolution than the other. The mic has more resolution than the other. And that is because when you're miking a signal, particles in the air and how sound travels through it always changes. It's non-linear. It always is continuously changing through time and depending on the input and the electricity. It's a lot of crazy things. So it's very non-linear. It's very alive. And that's why the mics sound differently. And that's why describing that difference is kind of difficult. Because really there shouldn't be a difference. An IR is a virtual, equal representation of the mic and the signals. However, it can't capture the non-linearity of the signal. Okay? I mean, let's do a different way of thinking about it. Imagine I take a photo of you every day for a month. And then photoshopping a different face, which is your face, on the same body every day for a whole month. Obviously, it's going to look weird. It's going to look better than photoshopping my face on your body because it wouldn't fit. But with your face, it's not capturing the nuances, the angles, the differences, right? It's like always giving the same response to it, therefore looking kind of weird. Let's head on over to REW and, kind of dissect it a little more here. So, REW, I'm going to just measure the SM57, right? Just one mic. And it's going to be quite detailed. So 21 seconds each measurement. And it's going to repeat. Let's put it for whatever, 6 times. So 6 repeats, one after the other. Again, nothing's changing. They should be the same. And if there is some difference, then it proves the non-linearity I'm talking about. I will fast forward through this, of course. You don't have to go through it. I will, though. And let's go. Okay. So, let's see what we have here. So, 6 recordings, one after the other. Let's zoom out. So these are 6 of them stacked over each other. When you're zoomed out, it looks like they're the same. However, proving the non-linearity of the speaker, we're going to zoom in. Let's look at a peak right here. Okay. Zoom. There you go. So each line shows the small nuance that has been captured. So there shouldn't be a small nuance because it is the same test, one after the other. However, there's obviously a difference. And in my opinion, let's look at one just at the low mids. I mean, almost wherever you look, the amp shows you that it's just a bit more alive, right, than an impulse. So an impulse would really be just one of those all the time. Just giving it back, just same signal given back at you every time. And, that's why it's very linear, right? So that really is my description. Should you use IRs? Of course, man. For tracking, IRs are great. They are a very good representation, give a very good representation of a cab. You could track through them. I would advise going, through a reamp later on, sending it to someone with an actual amp, get that professional recording, if that person knows what they're doing. And, it's good for live as well, but it is not going to give you the equal, character of a professional recording for an album. If you're considering an album, I would not advise an IR, if I'm being quite honest with you. However, if you insist, it is quite similar to the cab. However, it will sound a bit more plasticky than a real cab, if I'm quite honest. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it and found this informative. Do consider liking and subscribing. And if you want to do, get the more detailed video of using REW, check out my Patreon. Until next time, have a good one.